Hi, I'm Lango, and this is Investor Place Quick Picks, where we communicate to you some of the market's best investment ideas in just 5 minutes. Today, we're going to be talking about a disruptive battery company that could soar big time in the EV revolution of the 2020s. The name of the company I'm talking about? QuantumScape, ticker KCAC. Now, QuantumScape is a unique and compelling play on the disruptive transition in electric vehicles from liquid battery chemistry to solid-state battery chemistry. A transition, if done successfully, will change everything we know about EVs and unlock hundreds of billions of dollars in value. Needless to say, QuantumScape stock needs to be on your radar today. Traditionally, we think of batteries as a technology which make things work. But the current batteries that are out there today are actually keeping things from working as well as they could. Now that may seem counterintuitive, but let's take a step back to chemistry class. And excuse me for oversimplifying, I just want everybody to understand. But the basic constructs of a battery are that you have an anode, a cathode, and an electrolyte between them, promoting the flow of ions back and forth. That's what powers the battery. The current state of batteries out there are based on liquid battery chemistry. So you have a solid cathode, a solid anode, and a liquid electrolyte solution. These batteries have worked wonders for years, but because of the physical constraints of liquid, you can only make it so small, these batteries are maxing out in terms of energy density. We can't squeeze much more energy out of them because we can't make the batteries more efficient. But if we made that electrolyte solution a solid, so you had a solid cathode, solid anode, and a solid electrolyte substrate in between, then you could theoretically make these batteries super small, super dense, super efficient, and that is the key to unlocking the next generation of power in our devices. It is the key to making our phones last for days. It is the key to having electric cars drive for thousands of miles. It is the key to having our smartwatch charge in seconds, in minutes. So because of that, solid-state battery chemistry is what many consider to be a once-in-a-lifetime breakthrough across the entire technology spectrum. But making these solid-state batteries is a costly and complex science that no one has mastered until now. There have really been two obstacles to the mainstream adoption of solid-state batteries. One, cost. These things are super expensive to make, very, very expensive. Two, dendrites. Dendrites are things that form over time in these solid-state batteries, in the solid electrolyte in the middle, that basically short-circuit the battery, and these dendrites make the battery completely useless. But QuantumScape, the company we're talking about today, has developed proprietary technology which solves both of those shortcomings. First off, they've created an anode-less cell design which eliminates the anode from the manufacturing process and therefore brings down the cost of these batteries substantially. QuantumScape claims that the all-in cost of their solid-state batteries are 17% lower than the cost of a lithium-ion battery, the current status quo. Second, they've put in a very dendritic resistant substance as the electrolyte that essentially stops these dendrites from forming in the middle. And because of that, the batteries don't short circuit. Now, all of this is built on a proprietary technology process backed by a bunch of patents. So really, QuantumScape has a huge protected lead in the development of solid-state batteries. And because they've addressed the shortcomings of the market, there is visibility for these batteries to achieve mainstream and widespread adoption over the next several years. Now, anybody who's in business will tell you that technology is only one component of a business. You need much more than technology to succeed, and QuantumScape has just that. I mean, the management team is stacked with really smart Stanford and Berkeley alums. The chair of mechanical engineering at Stanford is the company's chief scientific officer. There's also the partnership with Volkswagen. Yes, QuantumScape has a huge partnership with Volkswagen, the world's largest automobile maker. Volkswagen has poured $100 million into the company. Plus, Bill Gates, yes, that Bill Gates, is an investor in the company as well. Plus, through a recent acquisition, they're going public through a SPAC. Don't really need to know much about that, but the important thing is they're raising $1 billion through that deal. So this company has the management team, they have the partnerships, they have the connections, they have the resources, and they have the technology. You put it all together, and QuantumScape has long-term winner written all over it. I cannot state this enough. The potential upside in QuantumScape stock is enormous. Okay, I could walk you through the numbers, but I suggest you just read my article on them. And trust me when I say, you really only need slight penetration into the 75 million global car market for QuantumScape for this company to be a 50, 60, 70, $80 billion giant one day. We're sitting down at a sub $10 billion market cap today. So truly, QuantumScape stock is a multi-bagger over the next 5 to 10 years thanks to solid state battery disruption. Well, that's all we have for this edition of Investor Plays Quick Picks. I hope you like what you saw. If you did, please subscribe, hit that notification bell, smash the like button, and if you like to read, come over and visit us at investorplace.com where we have some of the market's best analysis. Well, until next time, cheers and happy investing to all.